With the fixed function in Excel, you can take a number, round it to a set number of decimal places, and say whether it should have commas or not, and the result is returned as text. So we'll see a few examples of how you can use it. Here's a long number with many decimal places, and if we use the fixed function with that number, we select cell C2, we say we want 2 decimal places, and for the no commas argument we say false, so we do want commas in the result. When I press enter in this cell, I can see that the number is rounded to 2 decimal places and it's text. We can do the same thing though with cell formatting. So in this cell I've just used the number command on the ribbon. I click, I say how many decimal places I want. I want the 1000 separator, and this is still a number, so I could use that in a chart or in other calculations. So in most cases it's going to be better to just use formatting rather than fixed. You can also use the round function to return a number with a set number of decimal places, and you could combine that with cell formatting to get a rounded and formatted number. There's also a text function in Excel which, like the fixed function, returns a number as text, but it has more formatting options. So in this case we are setting the formatting so that it's got a comma and 2 decimal places. In another example, we'll see that you can round to the left with the fixed function. So in this case, we're using -2 as a number of decimals, so it rounds to the hundreds. We can do the same thing though with the round function, and it remains as a number rather than text, which is what fixed returns. And in this third example, in some charts or big tables, you might want to show the numbers formatted as thousands of dollars. So instead of showing all the zeros, we just want to see the 33, and in a note on the chart or in the table we could say thousands of dollars. So here's the number, and with the fixed function we can round it to thousands, but we can't drop those zeros. Whereas with cell formatting, again, we can go into format cells, and with a custom format you can get the same effect. You can use the $, pound sign, and comma as your custom formatting, and it just shows $33. The text function will do the same thing and return the result as text instead of number, and you can see the same format here, $, pound sign, comma. So usually there's a better option than the fixed function. It returns text instead of a number, and it can only control the decimal places and the comma.